that's my one. Got it better than us. That blew my mind.
I'll just watch it and give you my reaction on what I think this means.
Who could possibly have it better than us?
Trying to make you soft. Kick him in the shin. Pull that down. That's a win. Like Moses, I'm gonna die leaning on my staff.
Bar.
Like Moses, I'm gonna die leaning on my staff.
Oh, this is a good one.
This was iconic.
Like Moses, I'm gonna die leaning on my
staff.
We gotta put a beat behind that.
Like Moses, I'm gonna die leaning on my staff.
Like, might be the best thing I've heard him say.
He was talking about the coaching staff, like, you know, he leaned on, you know, those guys.
Coach got a ghostwriter. I'm not gonna say who it is. Coach got a ghostwriter. What do you mean? I'm not pointing at anything. What do you mean pointing at anything? I'm like, my thumbs go everywhere.
I mean, it's biblical. Like he says, it's biblical.
The worm has turned. The worm has turned.
The worm has turned.
I don't even remember what game this was, but I remember everybody was hyped whenever he was saying this.
That was said in a team meeting earlier in the week.
I have no clue when this was. Do you know what game this was?
This was the first game.
This was the first game?
Very first game,
You know, when the worm is apparently on its back and you're struggling with it and you finally get it turned, it's like a momentum shift.
Like we're coming around, you know, like we're making the turn. We're on the up.
The worm has turned.
This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Explaining. Like, yeah.
Now we got that worm on his back. Yes, sir. Let's put a hook in it. Let's put a hook in it.
We're starting a roll right now. We're going on a win roll.
We're ascending as a football team.
The worm has turned.
They're trying to make you soft. Kick him in the shins.
Kick him in the shins. What?
You know,
Them in
people
the shins.
giving you
This is
accolades
great.
and compliments and telling you
You
you've
get
arrived.
compliments?
Kick him in the shins.
He ain't never told me to kick nobody in the shins.
And those accolades could come from people you don't know, could come from the media, could come from your teammates, friends, your own family. They're trying to make you soft. Kick them in the shins.
Don't buy into that. Don't let your head get too big, you know?
I like to say, don't let nobody butter you up like a Red Lobster biscuit.
It's too early to talk about all that stuff. We're not done yet.
I get this, like, you try to make me feel too good, you better have on some shin guards.
I won't be kicking nobody in the shins. Me personally.
He loves to brag on guys and loves to love on everybody, so it's funny whenever he was telling us all, just kick him in the shins. But he's the best at praising people, so it's very funny. So maybe one day I'll kick him in the shins.
I don't want to assault anyone. But I don't think that's what he means. Right?
My dad's got this great analogy of the old olive jar, you know.
Olive jar.
Olive jar? What the?
I don't like olives, so I don't play with olive jars.
I gotta hit this one again, because I was a little thrown off by this
You
one.
could turn it over and nothing comes out. Not even any juice is seeping out.
You turn it over, take off the cap, and nothing comes out. This, I do not know if it's true. Quote Jim on this, not me.
I'm still trying to figure out what olive jar that he's cracked open and flipped over and nothing came out. I mean, I know some science behind this that maybe it might work, but
But if you get one, then it all comes out. But if you don't, if you just turn over olive jar, nothing comes out apparently, not even the juice. That behooves me. I don't know if that's true. And then, like I said, I don't play with olives.
But if you can just get one, like Ladd's touchdown, and then another, you know, then they start popping out.
Like you gotta catch like what he means somewhere within all of the ramble.
I think he was trying to talk about momentum. Like once you get it, they just, you know, we just keep it rolling. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It just keeps building.
Plop, 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 plop.
Ba, 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 ba.
That's what we're going for.
it's a ripple effect. Like, it's like one wind fall out, then another wind fall out.
Ba, 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 ba.
But he's talking about plays here, like, you know, just good plays just falling out of here.
Be a stalwart. I know I've told you some words I don't like. That is my favorite of all words. Stalwart.
His favorite of all words, stalwart.
I've never heard that word until Jim.
As a coach, you just don't get that many opportunities to be a stalwart. But as a player, you sure do.
So you got the stalwart man, you got the common man. The common man is just wake up and be like, oh, you know, I don't feel that good, so, you know, I'm not gonna put in that much effort. A stalwart man is gonna wake up every day with the same attitude, regardless how he feels, is just gonna get the job done.
It's like New Year's Day, you know, feels like being born. Feels like coming out of the womb, you know? It's like you're in there and it's comfortable and safe, and now you're out, you're born, the lights are on, you know, it's bright, you got chaos, people looking at you, people.
Being reborn, you know, it's a new year. You start fresh, but you're not a baby.
Oh my gosh, I don't even need to listen to this. Him being born was a wild thing to say. He says he remembers the day he was born. There's no chance that's true.
How does he know or remember what being born feels like?
He remembers it being a cold day. I don't need to watch the clip. It's a cold day. He said he could look out the window.
It was a snowy winter night. I remember looking out the window. And, you know, we all just kind of lost it at that point.
And I was like, this is the most wild thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I knew he was a different bird at this moment.
You don't remember being in the womb, being comfortable and safe, and he said all that? That was just crazy to me. But I loved it.
You know, we just came off summer break. It's day one of training camp. And it's like, you know, summer break's like being in the womb. It's warm, it's cozy, and safe. And then it's crazy, loud, bright, and chaos. That's the first day of camp.
I'm picking up what he putting down, but some people at home might not. So, you know, for the people at home, like, it's a new start. It's a brand new start.
I will say it's very well described. If I could be born again, I think it would happen just like that. That's just being one heck of a coach at all moments in all random situations. He can coach you through being born again, not giving birth or being a receiver, but being born again. My coach can coach you through it. I don't know any coaches in the NFL that can do that, except for mine.
This is when I decided to start keeping track of everything Jim Harbaugh says. I got plenty here. I think we're talking about curfew here. Nothing good happens after midnight. No one's curing cancer after midnight either. So nothing good can come after midnight. So curfew. Asked us if we want to quit. Does anyone want to quit? The elevator. Everyone got stuck in the elevator. He said, I wish I could have been on that elevator. He said his memory was once a steel trap, but now it's like an aluminum trap. So kinda, he said he lost his math excellence after long division. Yeah, I agree I think I'm on there too. It was his birthday recently. He said, and I quote, it's the 22nd anniversary of his 38th birthday. I've been keeping track. We're not done yet. We're not done. We're not done. We're not done.
Who's got it better than us?
Yeah. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Oh.
Nobody.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Nobody. I was in that one.
After a dub, the question is, who has it better than us?
That's just a question you can ask yourself every day. It ain't even got to be after a win. Nobody has it better than us. It's simple.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Everything's nicer when you win. And Harbaugh knows that. So every time he says that with the most enthusiasm that we all have, that nobody, it hits different.
The great thing is it's just gotten louder and louder throughout the season, so it's way more fun now. The first couple times it was like, oh, nobody, is kind of weird. But now everybody's loving it. This is a fun thing that Jim does. Who's got it better than us? Only future us.
Who's got it better than us? Future us!
It's a collective thing. It's something that he started and that he brought here, and you know we all bought in.
Starting to realize he points at the sky every time. I think he's pointing at who? Who? Nobody.
Pull that down. That's a win. Pull it in, or you can pull it down.
Down.
He's looking up at the ceiling.
It's a win. It's a win. Grab that win and pull it in. You know, pull it that way.
It's like the same thing as a fist bump.
When you see the win, it's up there. It's just floating. The win is floating. Us as a team, gotta pull it down.
Pulling in the win, baby. Woo.
Like, we got it.
Gotta grab it, pull it down. Now they're both equal.
We've never done the pull it in, so maybe I'll start doing that around him while he's doing the pull it down, since he said they're equal.
Ain't nobody to pull it in. That was exercising or something.
I've never seen him pull it in. You do two? Two feels weird.
I don't watch any of his media stuff, so this is hilarious to watch him tell the media about it.
You reach for the stars. You know what I'm saying? With enthusiasm. Him, not the best hips. So we keep him steady, stable. He pulls it down from within his core range. Us guys, though, pull it down.